Okay, so this is gonna be something new for me, for you, a new series, I guess. I'm gonna start uploading once a week, and essentially, I'm going to be trying to uh, write a script for an animated show that I'm creating, um, but not a real one, just for fun, for this series on YouTube. That's basically the idea, and I have no idea what I want to do with it yet. I don't know what the show's going to be about. All I know is that I want it to be an animated show, around 10 episodes for this first season, to call it. And then if it goes well, I can continue with it, maybe even animate it, who knows. But for now, what I want to do, I want to try to write a script over these throughout the series for 10 episodes for this animated show that I'm going to be creating. My own show, I guess, for YouTube, and that's pretty much it. I have no experience with writing scripts or anything like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be learning as I go along, essentially. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this ends up. And so yeah, so let's start with some brainstorming. Let's go. Okay, so far this is what I have. I have three things written down. There's a magical power system that this world is based around, and then there's one person that has a higher access to this power. I'm not sure in what way that'll be, but he's sort of like you're born with it, and it's this person has an ability to reach a higher capacity of the power. And then this person, which is going to be the main character, goes on an adventure to learn more about the power and to unlock its full capabilities. All right, so I've built on the main concept of the show. So starting here, there's an extra powerful person. This more powerful guy. They're born with this ability, and it's randomly passed down. And the way it's passed down is that the previous person dies, and then this power goes to someone else, some random person that was just born. So essentially, they're born with it, right? So once this person dies, their spirit or their whatever their source of this magic, of this higher power is passed on to this new person that hasn't been born yet. Now, moving on to here, the world itself is already full of magic, so it's not a foreign concept to people. Not everyone has the ability to use this magic, but everyone lives around it and is surrounded by it, so they're used to it. And there are also schools for learning the magic, which comes into play here with the main character. So the main character is just from a random town for now. Maybe I'll change that later, but for now, it's a random town, and he doesn't know that he has this ability. It would vary depending on the person, but this specific character, our main character, doesn't know. And at 15, magic schools have this sorting ceremony where their powers are announced, I guess, or they're because there are going to be different factions, sort of like different types of powers, and at 15 the ceremony it reveals which of these factions you belong. So his gift is announced at the ceremony. So I'm just taking a walk now, trying to clear my head after working on brainstorming and stuff. But yeah, I've been using this walk. I go on a walk every day, and today I've been using it trying to think of ideas for the script, and I've thought of a few ideas that I'm going to implement. Also trying to think of names as well. So yep, I'll catch you when I get back. Okay, so I've done some more brainstorming now, and I've written down some more stuff. Starting off with piggybacking off his gift being announced at the ceremony. He becomes scared of his destiny, so he runs away before ever getting training, which connects with the idea that what I wrote here. Wait, where did I write it? I'm not sure. I wrote it here. Yeah. So this person's destiny is to become the king's right-hand man, essentially. So he's a voice of reason and balance, and he has to go into special training for this in order to master his abilities. So he also has to leave everyone behind, and that's what scares our main character and causes him to run away in this scenario. Now, that leads to the antagonist, which is someone who senses this lack of balance because the main character or the special person, special ability person isn't there. so the balance is thrown off. So he overthrows the king with the help of his supporters, and the kingdom descends into chaos. And so our hero has to come back and learn to master his abilities so he can defeat the antagonist. And that's essentially what I've gotten right now. So yeah, that's what I have. I'm gonna see if I can do some more. For now, I actually wanna think of some names for characters, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'll see you then. Okay, so I've written down some names for some characters here. 4 characters that I know for sure I want to have in a large role. So starting off with our main hero, these are the 4 names that or 5 names that I kind of just thought of. I have, and I mean, feel free to suggest some more. Or pick one that you like here. For me personally, I like Finn the most for the main hero. But you know, if you guys can help decide as well. So moving on to the main female character, I have these 4. I'm not really sure which one I want for this one. So yeah, to be decided. But these are some I've thought of for now. For another male main character, I just use the same names as the main hero, but for him I'm leaning Axel for this character. But again, for all of these, feel free to add. Please add and suggest and pick which ones you like. And then for the main antagonist, I wrote the same 5, but then I also added the 2 at the end with Darius and Edmund. Because I was trying to think of names that could fit with King, so King blank, and yeah, so I added those 2, and that's pretty much what I have for the names so far for characters that I know for sure I want to be in it in a large role. And yeah, please add more suggestions and help me out. So yeah. So that's gonna be it for this first part of the brainstorming script writing, this first episode of this process. I feel good about the progress that I made for now for this episode. So next episode we're gonna continue brainstorming, get some more ideas in. I'm gonna take some of the feedback you provide me and try to implement that, the names as well. See, hopefully I'm gonna try to get the names down next episode to figure it out. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for now, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.